All right, this is going to be a video on how to use Google Drive. So Google Drive we use to store all of our fraternity files online. Just think of it as a big online file cabinet. So in order to access Google Drive, you need to be logged in with your KSE email address, which should be up here. You're going to click on the little waffle menu and you're going to go to Drive. Over here, you will see the two important things you need to focus on are My Drive and Shared Drives. So the My Drive is like a shared, it is a file cabinet for you only. So if you want to add any files to be stored on the cloud, you add them here. So what makes Google Drive useful is that I can log into Google Drive on any computer and have access to the entire back end of this. So it's much easier than lugging another computer with this on it or like a flash drive or something. This is the safest way to kind of back up data these days. Your My Drive is only for you. So I can put anything here. So if I simply click and drag it from my computer, you can't see my other screen, but if I'm clicking and dragging a file on there, and all I have to do is let it go. And then down here, it will upload your file. And then Google is nice because sometimes I can even preview these files right in Drive. So I can double click it and I can look at whatever file that is. Okay. If you want to download the file, you simply just right click on it and hit download. And then you'll notice it'll download it right on to my computer for me. Okay. Whoops. And actually, that was an error. Oops. I have to fix, this is from my personal drive, which I haven't set up yet. That's why I'm getting that error message, but normally it would download it. You don't have to worry about that on your end. It looks fine. So that's your personal file cabinet. If I click on shared drives, you can add one that other people can see. So currently right now, the ones that you see are active elections, KSE AA, KSE alumni, KSE alumni committees. You won't see this one because this one is my school files. I just shared it with my KSE email address. That's why that's there. So, but the shared drives allow us to have a shared file cabinet with people. And you can limit who sees these, which is the awesome part about this. So right now, and it tells you members. So right now, 2 groups of people see this. So I can right click and go to manage members. And currently right now, the active chapter folder, the active chapter drive, I should say, the brothers in the active chapter see it. And if I hover over there, I can actually see who's in that list. If I hover over KSE AA, I can see who's in this list and who sees this, this shared drive. So for instance, if I go into KSE alumni, right click, manage members, I have a list for alumni brothers and KSE AA. Okay. And if you see this, this is 101 members. So think of these as just folders. Okay. So if I want to see what's in the KSE alumni folder, I double click it. And we have some stuff here. So this needs to be maintained properly. Otherwise the files get to be very out of control. But it is pretty simple to use. So I can, again, if I have a file, I can just drag a file into here. I can drag it into a folder if I want to. If I wanted to put this in, contact list for some reason, it doesn't make sense, but I could just let go of it there. Otherwise, I'm just putting it in like the main Google, shared Google Drive. So if I want to add a new folder, you simply just go to new, folder. So like maybe I want to make a, election results folder from with elections. Hit create. Boom. Instantly everybody sees this in the Google Drive. So anyone who's in this added Google Share Drive, so the KSE alumni, everybody will see that folder now. And then to get into stuff, you just double click, right? Just like a computer. To go back, you just come up here, right? I can double click into yearbook photos. And oh look, Joe's added some stuff I see. So some old photos here from the some sort of yearbook. It's cool. You can preview some files in Drive, others you're going to have to download. But, and again, I'm just going back here. So this just works like a computer. Normal people don't have the ability to just delete stuff, which is by design, so we don't accidentally delete something important. If you're like me, I think one or two of the board members has the ability to delete files too, just in case. But for the most part, I can't just come in here and just delete everything, fortunately. Okay? So that's pretty much how this works. It's all click and drag, right? So if I want to move this photo out, I just click and drag it up to the KSC alumni folder, and then it's in the alumni drive again. Or I can simply, just Control C and Control V it, right? That'll allow us to paste stuff just like a computer. It works exactly like a computer. Just think of it like that. Again, deleting files, I can right click, move to trash. I'm going to delete that one because I just put it in there. And then it works again like a computer. I can look in any shared drive that I have permission to see. If you are not added to the elections shared drive, for instance, you won't see it. So you won't even know that there is an elections shared drive if you're like an active chapter brother. The active chapters only see active chapter, okay? Because I'm on the AA and so are all of you, you're going to see a bunch of different folders. So that's a basic overview. It gets really easy once you use it. It's an awesome tool.